our team of meteorologists tracking Hurricane Milton. Haley LaPointe starts us off with more on the impacts. Haley.
Hi, good evening. Yes, they actually just had a Air Force plane that flew one of the hurricane hunters through the storm. And we have some breaking news here. This is one of the top 5 strongest storm in the Atlantic basin. Milton's center pressure, so the pressure in the middle, is at 899 millibars, and you can see that this follows some of the very strong storms that we've seen in the Atlantic basin. Wilma, the number 1, which was in 2005, had a central lowest pressure of 882. Now, what this corresponds with, obviously it means the storm is very strong, but it can also lead to even bigger storm surge and strong wind gusts. Now, here's the storm itself. It's very compact. You can see it's not all that large, but it obviously is extremely strong. The winds within it, 180 miles per hour. It's moving to the east at 10 miles per hour. The latest track as of 5 p.m. has it moving into the greater Tampa Bay area by Thursday at 2 a.m., potentially with winds over 100 miles per hour. And the storm surge could be one of the biggest problems with this as it comes into the greater Tampa Bay area, or anywhere really along the western coast of Florida. I'm going to bring my colleague now in, meteorologist Matt Honig, who has more on that storm surge.
Yeah, Haley, this is going to be the really big factor with this storm, more so than the tremendous amounts of rain on the way for central and south Florida, along with the strong winds that will be accompanying this storm. This is a look at the forecasted storm surge along the west coast of Florida. This pink area is really the place to pay attention to, right along and just south of the center of the storm's track, from the Tampa Bay area down to Sarasota and Fort Myers. Storm surge values likely between 9 feet and 12 feet. When we talk about storm surge, right, we're talking about areas very vulnerable along the coastline. The strong winds from the hurricane pulling in the ocean water, and this can really pile up quickly. When we're looking at these forecasts of 12 feet or greater along the west coast of Florida, that usually comes up over the first story of many homes, and this results in just devastating damage with a powerful hurricane set to move in by very late Wednesday and early Thursday. This is something to watch here along the coast of Florida as we get closer to this storm system. Of course, here at home, a very different story, right? We're not talking about tropical weather. Instead, it's fairly quiet, but some cooler temperatures are on the way soon. Haley will have much more in her forecast coming up.